it when they let you borrow the cart. You know you've got too many coins here, so yeah. Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we might be a little shaky. I think we just had some coffee. We're showing off a little bit of community silver. Whose anchor would that be? I wonder. Uncle Bernie! Got a cool shark tooth. And some cool things from Manahuni Stacker. And Tomoko's Enterprise. So, but that's not why we're here. It's kind of a exciting day for me at Coin Sense and Nonsense. I just got some cool halves from a friend of mine. I got some Walkers and some Frankies, and I got a good deal on these. Nothing special on the dates, a few here and there. I put a few in my book. I got a few left over. Most of them are better quality than this, but I kept these just because they were mint mark coins. But today I went to the bank to get pennies and nickels just to do some more rolls, odds and evens, or whatever I'm going to do. And I asked them, do you have any loose halves? And they said, yeah, we got $1 worth. And I said, I'll take them because I always take them whenever they're available. Now, I've been trying for months now to order rolls of halves through my bank, and they always say, no, we don't do that, and no. And no one's been very helpful at all. So today, when I was getting my box of pennies and nickels, and I got these, I checked out, and they said it's $126. I said, that's fine. And she said, oh, we might have more in the back. I said, what? What? You have more in the back? So now we've got more in the front. Whoa, I got my first box ever of halves. There's a lot of bicentennials, but that's to be expected. But I got my first box ever, so I'm stoked. So I hope you guys won't be bored, but we're going through some halves today. It's a little after 3 o'clock on a Saturday. It's nuclear outside. It's about 107 in Southern California. So let's open up some halves and see if we can fill our darn book. Most of you guys, of course I'm interested in silver, don't get me wrong. But since I've never had a box of halves, I hope I don't bore you, but I'm going to be checking for stuff. And I have open holes in the book, and I'm going to fill them. Alright, got it flipped over here, and while I do have a tripod, I got to be able to zoom in, so it's not going to matter if I have a tripod or not. So, let's see what we have for Enderville. I'm so excited. I've never gotten halves before, so I don't see any non-Kennedys. Alright. So I'm prepared to be skunked, but let's see what we get. Alright, we've checked everybody for enders, and we got our first little grouping of 10 here. But we'll start with this one because it's got an ender NIFC. There is a 2002 P. And that's the first year of the NIFCs of consecutive years of NIFC, that is. Excuse me, and a 76 on the end. So, let's check it out. My first one ever. Alright, and as we might expect, of course we don't have any silver. I kind of doubt we will run into any, but here's the NIFC 2012, so, or 2002. So, there's my first one. Very cool. So I will check these out, and just love being able to hear the sound. I've been so jealous of everybody else. So, I will play, and maybe I'll put up the tripod, who knows, but this could be a long night. Alright, here's the breakdown after the first roll. I got them separated into tiers here, 96 tiers. The 70s up top, I'll put some 60s here if they materialize. So 72, 73, 74. No coins in 75, of course. And then I got the 76s here. 77 if we had it. And then 78, and we're missing that. Then here's 1980, and we're ready for more. And then 1991, cat hair. No, that's my hair. And then 1997. And then we got the one NIFC so far, 2002P. So, off to a good start. Alright, let's see what we got after the first 10 rolls. We got a crap ton of 71, a lesser crap ton of 72, 73s down there, some 74s. There's no such thing as a 75, and then there's a bunch of 76s, 77, 8, and 9. And then we got some 80s, 81, 82, 3, only got one. Couple of 84s, 85, 86, and as I mentioned earlier, there's no, the 87 is NIFC. Didn't get any 88s, but got some 89s. And then 90, 91, 2, 3. No 94s, but I got some 95, 96, 97, 98, and 99. And actually 99 is kind of on the low side, so I'm kind of happy to have those. They're not in the best condition, but the mintage on those is on the lower side. And then get some 2000s, 2001, which was the last year of circulation. And then my NIFC. And you can see more cartwheel action there. It's a higher quality coin. Okay, after 20 rolls, here's the tally, or the groupings there. These are all 71s, 72s, 73, 74, 76, 7, 8, and 9. And then 1980, and then throughout there you can do the rest up to 86. No 87s, remember that's NIFC. And then 88 and 89. And there we go with the 90s. And a bunch of 96 and 7. And then it drops off a lot for 98. And 99 especially. And happy to have 3 because those are low on the mintage. And then 2000s are adding up. 301s, one with a keep calm, collect coin, and still my one NIFC. So that's what it looks like after 20 rolls. Let's keep going. Alright, we'll start the third group of 10. You'll notice Robin is driving there and Batman is in the passenger seat. More on that later. So, let's get into the next 10. Alright, and here we are after 30. So here's all the 71s, all the 72s, 73, 74, 2 stacks, 76, crap 3-ton 3 stacks there, 77, 8, and 9. And then we've got the 80s here. Again up to 86. There's no 87s generally because those are NIFC. And 89. And here's our 90s. A bunch of 92s. Hardly any 93s. And a couple more 99s. That's cool. And lots more 2000s, a couple more 2001s, and still just that one NIFC. So we've got just 20 more rolls to go. So let's get to it. Alright, here we are after 40, and I had to extend it to a second day. I couldn't take it anymore yesterday. So here we are, 71s, 72s, 73, 74. There's no 75. There's the 76s, so all a big stack there. 7, 8, and 9. And then we got 80s here in order. So, and again, 087s, NIFC. And the 1990s. Filled in pretty well on some of the 90s. It's weird that the 93s are so low. They're not really that low in mintage numbers, so I don't know what's up there. But got a bunch more 99s, and I'm happy about that. That's kind of the lowest minted one of the modern group. That's non-proof. And then a bunch more 2000s, and still just that one ender NIFC still hanging in there as the newest coin, or the least old. Okay, even though it's the second day, I'm still kind of punchy and weary here. Lots of coinage. So, 10 more to go. Let's do it. Alright, let's wrap up this marathon of $50. Oh my gosh. So we got everything all separated out here. Let's go through. So obviously no 1970s, because those were only available in mint sets, and they only made 70D, so you had to get a mint set to get those. Everything else is silver, and it's been extracted, so before me. So 71P, 71D, and that kind of plays out okay, because, well, not that it's okay, but there are so many more minted of the Ds than the Ps, so that makes sense. 72P and D, they're kind of equivalent in the mintage numbers. 73P and D, and then 74, woohoo, there are so many more P's than D's. And then we get to 76, there's no 75s, of course. 76, there's so many more D's. That's crazy. I've got like 4 stacks of D's, and they're pretty darn high. And then we drop down here, 77 P and D, 78 P and D, and then 79, and that's the same kind of drill. There's so many more D's made than the P's, so it makes sense. And then we go to the 80s, and we got everything pretty much is equal in mintage there. 80, 81s. And then interestingly, 82 is the key date really for the more, for these kind of middle years of the Kennedys. And the P's are minted less than the D's. I think there's 10 million of these and 13 million of the D's. I only got one D and all these extra P's. I did put aside like one of each coin, so I did get the full sequence, so I did get one of those. Not that you all care, but I'm telling you. So 83, P and D, 84, woo! That kind of plays out too. There's so many more D's minted. And then 85, just a little smattering of P. And that makes sense too, because I'm in the West, so. Then 86, kind of meager. There's no 87. And then we pick back up in 88. The reason there's no 87, I told you before, they're NIFC, available in mint sets only, just like the 70D. And then there's the 89s. And then we go to the 90s, and P and D distributed just about equally. But in 1993, for some reason there, I didn't get any, I only got one P, and just a couple of D's. So I know it is a lower minted year, but it seems kind of drastic drop off. And then the 94s, and you can see the quality of the strike. A bunch of 95s, 96, it kind of dwindled out again on the P's. And there we go. Through the 90s, 98D, much less, and that makes sense. I think there was a little drop off in the number of D's. And then for 99, 99 is a semi-key date as well. There's hardly any of those produced. So anyway, I guess I did get 99s, a decent number. Now we go to 2000s, and there's the P's and the D's. 2001, and after that we did get one 2002 NIFC, and it was an ender of all things, but that was the real only decent coin we got out of there. Alright, and here's book 1, I guess, first book. I even put a silver in there. I have these, they're just elsewhere, and then some others here. So it was a shame I didn't find any of these guys. I have a mint set of that, so that's okay too. And I have the rest of these now. I can fill in the blanks. Let's do it. Alright, and here they are, all in their glory. I put my 64s in, and we've got a full book now. This is the second book here from 85 on to 99. This one is how it looks before we got started with this box. Alright, now we're cooking with gas here. We got them all. So I even put my NIFC, kind of filled in the last slot available. So they're all filled in because there's the P. There's the 87, and there's the D. So, book complete. I'm not taking them out of the holder though. So, overall, after my first box, I'm over it. I don't really care if I do halves anymore. I certainly won't be doing this again, but I might look for silver, but I know the chances are very low, so... People have been through these, you can tell. So, until next time, coin sense and nonsense. Bye-bye.